First-time Tony nominee, Nichelle Lewis. I'm so happy you are here at the party. How you feeling?
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling great talking to you. My day is much brighter.
You know, I've been rooting for you in this performance. This beautiful work, Sarah, and I know this is some heavy work. You're living with this woman who has quite a life.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. But I hope that you're able to. Are you able to sort of like celebrate yourself? Are you good at that?
I am. It's kind of been a little bit of both. Like, it feels, normal. I'm like, okay, everyday life. We still have a show to do at the end of the day.
Yep.
And it's still wonderful. And I'm still so grateful to be doing, what I get to do every day, inspiring people, impacting people, and being up there with Joshua and Casey and Brandon and Ben, and like it's amazing. So
Yeah.
I'm just honored.
This musical is obviously on the top of many people's lists of favorite shows. I mean,
Yeah.
I think many people would consider it one of the best musicals ever written. Living in it and doing it every night and seeing how it connects with audiences, what have you learned about it by actually being in it like this?
I've learned, I think before I knew that theater had the power to change, people's opinions. In my opinion, the world, it has the power to change so many things. And I think doing Ragtime, it just made that even more clear, like how powerful theater is, and the way that it has the power not only to change the people in the audience, but also us on stage. But I'm learning so much from Sarah, and I'm learning so much from the journey that her and Cole House take, and the journey that we all are on, telling these different stories. It's so impactful, and it's amazing to do it every night.
Do you think it's changed you as a
I
woman
do.
and as an actress? And
I do. I think it's changed me a lot. I'm still doing like research, which is, I just find history interesting. I think
Yeah.
more people should. I think it's really good to know your past and where you come from, and just where America comes from, how America has grown, and where we could continue to grow. And I think doing this role has taught me so much about not only all of these different stories and the different groups of people that we have in America, and all the things, but I think it's also taught me a lot about myself, and who I come from and where I come from and the strength that I come from. Every night I sing Wheels of a Dream. Sometimes you have to remind yourself of why you're singing what you're singing. And the other day I watched a documentary about Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the things that happened at that time, and how unfortunate and sad it was, and how horrible I felt for my ancestors. And I remember just thinking, this is why we sing Wheels of a Dream. They're all so hopeful, and they're all still trying to build something for themselves and their families, and it's just full of love and passion, even when people try to burn it down. And it's the most amazing thing to think about that every night, and to think about the power that theater holds.
if we could talk to a younger Nichelle, wasn't that long ago, but like,
Yeah.
let's say the girl going on tour in Hairspray, welcome to the 60s, right, doing all that. What would amaze her about what you're experiencing right now?
Ooh, I think everything. I think when I was on tour, there was a time where I was just kind of like, is this going to last? Like, am I going to be able to do this for the rest of my life?
Right, is this just a one-time gig?
Yeah,
Right.
I was like, what is this going to be? And of course I was like, I'm just going to keep working hard and hope that it gets somewhere. But I think for her to know where I ended up and where I'm going to continue working and learning and growing, I think she would just be ecstatic. And I think she would feel okay. I think at the moment when I was doing Hairspray, I was so, there was a moment where I just felt really sad because it was a really hard time for me. And I think it would be nice for her to know where it all ended up.
So finally, I think that you are just at the start of a beautiful career. I can't wait to see where you go from here. And since video lives on forever, I want you to look in that camera and tell future Nichelle how are you feeling right now. Let's capture how you actually feel right now.
Oh, I feel amazing. It feels incredible to be here and to be recognized and to be seen. For the first time, I'm getting my Tony nomination, and oh my gosh, it's incredible, and I can't wait to see where else this takes me.
You always look fabulous. Are you excited about the fashion? Or do you know what you want to do yet?
Um, yes, I'm very excited about the fashion. I cannot wait to see what ends up happening on that carpet. I've been talking to Jason, I've been talking to my team, and I'm just like ecstatic to see what ends up coming of all of
I
this.
love it. I love it. Pull it together, team.
Yes, gotta get ready. I'm sorry, I'm so
Can't wait
crazy.
to see you there.